Imagine your own sister telling you that you can't come to her wedding. Not because of a fight, not because of money, but because she thinks her fiancé likes you. That's the situation I found myself in, and the fallout was worse than anyone expected. My name is Olivia, I'm 26, and I have an older sister named Rachel, who's 29. Growing up, Rachel and I were close in some ways, but she always had a competitive streak. She was the pretty one, the popular one, the girl who got attention everywhere she went. I was quieter, more focused on school and work. Still, I loved her, and I never thought she'd turn her jealousy into something so cruel. Rachel got engaged last year to a guy named Ethan. He's handsome, charming, the kind of man who lights up a room. When she introduced us, he was polite, but maybe a little too friendly. He asked me questions, laughed at my jokes, and sometimes his gaze lingered a second longer than it should have. I noticed, but I brushed it off. After all, he was my sister's fiancé. I wasn't about to entertain any ideas. But apparently, Rachel noticed too. And instead of blaming Ethan for being a little inappropriate, she blamed me. 2 months before the wedding, I got a call from her. At first, she sounded normal, talking about the flowers and guest list. Then her tone changed. She said, "Olivia, I think it's best if you don't come to the wedding." I was stunned. "What? Why?" She hesitated, then blurted out, "Because Ethan likes you. He told me he finds you attractive, and I can't have you there ruining my day." My jaw dropped. I had never done anything to encourage him. I was furious, not only at Ethan, but at Rachel for believing it was my fault. I tried to explain, but she cut me off. "Don't make this harder. Just stay away." Then she hung up. I sat there shaking. My own sister thought I was some kind of threat to her marriage. And worse, she was choosing to marry a man who admitted he was attracted to her sibling. Part of me wanted to show up anyway, but then I thought, no. If she didn't want me there, fine, I wouldn't be there. But I wasn't going to let Ethan get away with this. So I called Rachel's best friend, Claire, who was also her maid of honor. I told her everything. Ethan's behavior, Rachel's accusations, the phone call. Claire was horrified. She promised to keep her ears open. Sure enough, a week before the wedding, Claire overheard Ethan bragging to his groomsmen after a night out. He said something like, "Rachel's hot, but Olivia's the kind of girl I'd marry if I had the chance." Claire told Rachel immediately. The wedding was called off 3 days later. Rachel showed up at my apartment crying, saying she was sorry, that she should have believed me instead of blaming me. She admitted Ethan had been flirting with me in front of her for months, and she was too insecure to face the truth. Instead, she projected it onto me. I told her I forgave her, but our relationship has never been the same. She lost her fiancé, her big wedding, and a lot of her pride. And while I didn't want her to suffer, I couldn't help but feel like the truth coming out was the best revenge of all. Sometimes, life has a way of exposing people for who they really are. Ethan showed his true colors, and Rachel had to face the consequences of her misplaced trust. As for me, I walked away with my dignity intact, and a lesson I'll never forget. Never blame yourself for someone else's lies. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.